The IronX Action Cam is a compact camera that offers a lot for its small size. So I've had this camera for a few weeks and I have to say that it's a pretty nice camera. Although there are some issues in the mounting system, it works when you get it right and captures pretty awesome video and audio. So let's jump right into my opinions. First off, the build quality. Although it's built with plastic, the small camera's body seems pretty solid and will stand up pretty well to rough circumstances, especially in that waterproof case. It's fallen off my longboard a couple times, scraped along the ground, and it's still perfectly fine. The bezel around the lens cover on the case will prevent it from scratching at all, and its small compact design keeps it very sturdy. The waterproof case that comes with the camera is rated at IPX8, which allows the camera to be underwater at depths up to 60 meters. After being submerged, the camera still works, so that's a plus. Now while it's underwater, the video is actually very nice, but the audio does get that muffled effect as from the waterproof case and the water around it, so that is expected, but there's nothing really you can do about that. Now mounting and accessories, that is a big component of these action cameras. Putting the camera on places so you can capture what you're trying to is probably one of the most important things aside from video and audio quality. Now this is a T-clip which allows for fast mounting and removal of the camera using a tab and pulling it out. I also have a head mount and a chest mount. Now the chest mount doesn't use this additional piece which allows it to mount flush to the chest mount, but the head mount has to have this little adjustment to change the angle which you're recording at, and it does make it a little bit bulky. It comes off of the head mount quite a lot. It does hold it in place, but it looks a little weird and gets a bit heavy. The included Velcro strap is a bit unstable and creates shaky video, but once you get any other mounting system other than the Velcro, it tends to be a lot better. Let's move right on to one of the main components of this review, talking about the video quality of a camera, which makes a lot of sense. Now color reproduction is very vivid. The skies become bright blue, the grass and trees are bright green, and it looks great. Sometimes it looks like there's a bit too much saturation, but in most cases it looks very nice. This of course is a wide angle lens to capture more video in front of it. In 1080p 30 you can use ultra wide mode and capture insane viewing angles. You can switch between ultra wide, wide, and normal. As you increase the width of the viewing angle, obviously you will get more and more distortion, but that's just nature of a lens. Although this camera does not support 4K video, you can capture video at up to 1080p 60 fps and 720p 120 fps. You're also able to adjust viewing angles and resolutions and frame rates right on the device. Pictures can be taken at 16 megapixels, and there are also additional photo features such as burst shot and time lapse. At resolutions up to 1080p and stills at 16 megapixels, you get what you expect. Full HD video with pretty much everything in focus makes sure you get very clear video. With 16 megapixel stills, there's plenty of room to crop photos without any distortion of quality. Without any case on the device, audio sounds great thanks to the forward-facing mic. It captures pretty much everything you need. If you absolutely need good audio without being waterproof, the camera holder case is probably the best mounting solution for you. With an open back in the standard case, quality sounds better but has a little bit of distortion because the camera's in the front and the holes for the audio pass-through is in the rear. The full waterproof case makes sound muffled, but that's to be expected because it seals the camera in the enclosure. And underwater, of course, the waterproof case will cause the sound to be muffled along with the water around it, but there's nothing you can do about that. The screen on the device is an OLED display which has a very nice backlight that allows you to see what is on the screen, even in the darkest circumstances. The modes and options are controlled from the screen by pressing the skinny button to navigate and the circle shutter button to select menu items. You can pretty much change every option on the camera right from the device. Additionally, there is a smartphone app. The camera communicates with your phone over Wi-Fi. You can change all camera settings from there as well. You can remotely control the camera such as photo, video mode, start and stop recording, and live video and audio is also streamed through the app directly to your phone. Additionally, you can watch previously recorded content from your phone, streaming it over Wi-Fi. There is even a bundled watch with this device. Although it's bulky and pretty ugly to wear, you can control the camera with it. It's convenient when the camera is mounted and not directly in reach. You can also preview what the camera sees on the OLED screen on the watch. Additionally, the watch functions as an actual watch with a stopwatch and timer. It uses a weird charging cable and will last a while when you only use it to control the camera. I'm unsure of how long it will last if it's used as an everyday watch though. Additionally, just a few more things. This camera uses micro SD cards up to 120 gigabytes, has a microphone in jack using a 2.5mm style connector, charges through micro USB, and has a mini HDMI port right on the side of the device. And I give it props for having all of these awesome connections right on the device without the need for any adapters. And that's what I think of the IronX Action Cam. I can confidently recommend this to anyone looking for a good action cam with lots of features.